it appears that Sharina Hudson finds solace in other people's problems, and she is the most joyful when she witnesses Wendy Williams' life and career going down. According to Sharina, all Wendy's current misfortunes is nothing more than karma coming back, and there will be apparently more problems to deal with in the future. Boy, I always knew nothing good would come out of Sharina's mouth, but this seems like a new level of audacity. But will Sharina be the last person to laugh in this story? Let's find out. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live Channel. I keep my eyes on the most discussed events in show business and always bring you the hottest updates. So, it seems like Sharina Hudson finally stopped waiting for Wendy's money to land in her pockets, and she found solace in gloating over Wendy's problems. Sources claim that Sharina basically goes celebrate every time when the news about Wendy's troubles hit the headlines. And unfortunately, we had a lot of bad allegations about the former TV talk show host in the recent couple of weeks, starting with the cancellation of her long-awaited podcast and ending with the rumors of her selling everything and drinking heavily. As there is no clear information about what's going on in Wendy's life, her friends and representative give the media quite controversial statements, with her friend saying it's strange because she is saying there is no podcast, but is also telling people she's going to return to TV. It's hard to figure out what is based in reality. And Williams' rep was quick to hush all these allegations, stating that all Wendy's projects are now in the final stages of production and would be launched soon. I mean, guys, these constant delays are suspicious. So, on the other hand, there's Wendy's brother Tommy, who recently publicly slammed her management team for filming a reality show despite his sister's sad condition, which only proves that Wendy is not in her best state. Well, whatever is going on with Wendy, one thing's sure. She is not feeling well and needs more time to recover before she starts working on anything. And while Sharina herself is definitely not living her best days, being cut off and not able to spend thousands of dollars she had never earned, she still manages to see the positive side in her life. And you think that she is enjoying being a mother and a fiance of Kevin Hunter. Hold on to your seats when I tell you that the biggest joy in this woman's life is seeing Wendy suffering. Apparently, Sharina thought that her own black streak in life is finally over, and it's Wendy's turn to experience what it feels like being at the bottom of life. Like, I basically see this vile smile on Sharina's face when she opens the news and reads another portion of bad news about Wendy, and even shares this with Kevin over family breakfast. Well, I honestly expected a bit more respect from this woman, but ever since she first shaded Wendy Williams via her Instagram story, it's been obvious that every Wendy's failure is largely celebrated by Sharina and Kevin. You remember that ugly and nasty story Hudson shared? She wrote, "Happy and healthy is all I'm on right now." The clickbait is real. I guess they need the storyline to continue for a podcast. Well, there allegedly won't be any podcast after all, which only makes Sharina happy because of many reasons. First of all, we don't get to hear Wendy's side of things and the whole story of how Sharina had been sucking money from her through Kevin Hunter for more than a decade. Well, it's never been a secret that the opulent lifestyle that Hudson was demonstrating couldn't be sponsored by her pancakes or massages. There was too much wealth and too many expensive things she couldn't afford herself, and everyone knew was actually paying for these things. Since Wendy was the only one with real wealth in this story, the common rumor was that her ex-husband, Kevin Hunter, had spent tens of thousands on expensive gifts for his mistress, including diamonds, designer bags, cars, as well as investing her multiple businesses. And it seems like Sharina doesn't need that luxury anymore because she is truly happy to see another person in pain. And what apparently brings the utmost joy to this girl is the thought that Wendy is being punished by karma for cutting Kevin off and literally making his and Sharina as well broke. If this woman believes in karma, probably she misunderstands the entire concept, because Wendy has never been the villain in this story. Well, I could never understand people who are at the bottom of their life themselves but still find satisfaction in seeing other people in trouble. It may be time for Kevin Hunter to open his eyes and see the true nature of the woman he is living and raising a kid with. Many people already expressed their concerns about Sharina being too obsessed with Wendy's life, as if she doesn't have any problems of her own. Even after getting everything she wanted, aka Kevin Hunter permanently living with her, she didn't stop thinking and talking about Williams. As one of my subscribers wrote, "Girl needs to get a reality check for sure. The nerve of that bee to say anything about Wendy. I just hope Wendy makes it through this crap." And another person added, "Sharina is insane. She got Kevin and goodbye money from Wendy. Sharina should get back to work, either doing hair or go put her nookie back on the stroll and catch another fool like Kevin." Well, that's most certainly true. Sharina has been enjoying her share of luxury and wealth for more 15 years, all the time she was sleeping with a married man. And although I first heard about Sharina's existence amid the news about Wendy and Kevin's divorce, her relationship with Hunter started a lot further back than what I had thought. The radio host and Williams' big friend Charlemagne the God revealed that it was he who introduced Sharina to Kevin. Back then, Charlemagne was also friends with Sharina Hudson and Kevin Hunter, but as it always happens, the friendship couldn't withstand the messy drama. After T, Sharina, and Kevin started secretly dating, and Kevin got serious about his side relationship with her, he even became jealous of her friendship with Charlemagne. And eventually, the radio host's communication with all three of them, Wendy herself, and these couple of lovebirds, got quite unpleasant. As Charlemagne revealed in his interview to Page 6, the reason Kevin Hunter and I fell out, and the reason why I don't communicate with Wendy anymore, is because of Sharina. Kevin got upset because he thought Sharina liked one of my homeboys, and he thought that I was hooking Sharina up with other men. This whole situation with Sharina Hudson is just one bad episode of how an ongoing love affair may turn into the mess and ruin many people at once. Not only have many long-time relationships been ruined, but it also affected Wendy's career, Kevin's employment, and even damaged the life of their son Kevin Hunter Jr., who was evicted from his apartment in Miami and was forced to quit his university to take care of his mom's health. I mean, guys, there's enough mess without any additional drama in the story, and it seems like no peace of mind is coming to any of the participants of this situation. So, hearing the rumors about Sharina gloating over Wendy's current misfortunes is not only kinda sad, but it also makes me question Sharina's toxic nature. I know that neither of them is now living their best life, and they try to deal with never-ending frustration and tension the best way they can, but being happy when someone hurts and suffers more than you do is truly despicable. Well, as it was said, nothing brings Sharina more joy than seeing Wendy having more troubles than she has, and I cannot deny that Williams is the person who got damaged most in this story. Her 22 years marriage went down the drain overnight, and her career on TV has been ruined. It seems that Sharina gets some kind of satisfaction seeing Wendy is getting in trouble again and again. And in her toxic mind, it somehow proves the fact that without Kevin by her side, Wendy can't accomplish anything, and Sharina got her evidence that all these words about Hunter actually being the power behind Wendy's success are true. I bet Sharina is waiting for her chance to be properly produced by Kevin and turned into a celebrity as well. And Wendy's podcast cancellation is even in Sharina's favor. She can't wait for this scandal with alimony to be hushed, so she can raise through the ranks and land on top with her own projects. But Wendy maybe be back in the spotlight any moment because she already proved it takes more than a couple of dramas to keep her away from show business. So we may hear Wendy getting her laugh very soon, and all Sharina's fleeting moments of happiness will turn into another frustration and anger, which she will most certainly take out on Kevin. Many people don't understand why Sharina keeps devoting so much of her time and energy to think and discuss Wendy's problems, while she could focus on her own family, daughter, and maybe think about improving her business. It's not like her pancake mix is going to conquer America, but it doesn't hurt to try focusing on your own life for a change and maybe even earn your own millions. Because it's been quite clear that Wendy's generosity is over, and the TV diva has no intention to communicate with Hudson or her ex-husband. As one of my subscribers said, Sharina needs to get a job and stop messing with Wendy. She had a great ride living off Wendy. And another person commented, Sharina is a very bad example on today's women. Shame on that girl. While laughing at other people's misfortunes is definitely not the most noble behavior. Considering both women suffered a lot in this story, Wendy's life has been turned upside down, and Sharina became the most despicable person on social media. I guess this feud has to stop for the sake of both Wendy and Sharina, and most importantly, for the sake of other people who are involved in this mess. And what do you reckon? Why Wendy's problems make Sharina so cheerful? And will the TV diva get her last laugh in this story after all? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm eager to know what you're thinking. And in the meantime, check my other video about Wendy's downfall. It seems like her troubles are nowhere near end. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and I promise to be back very soon with a new portion of gossip about your favorite celebrities.